Here we have the current stock market analysis for SOUNDHOUND AI Incorporated, stock ticker SOUN. Before we begin with today's chart analysis, if you find these educational materials to be helpful in your trading, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts below in the comments section so that other traders will be able to find this information more easily on the platform. So here we have the 4-hour price chart. Each candle on this price chart represents a 4-hour trading period. And as we can see, the near-term low for the stock comes in right around $4.33. We have been closing below the $5 mark for quite some time. And when you're dealing with a stock like this, these psychological handles can tend to have much more significance than they might have normally. However, I try to avoid those types of assessments. Trading above or below the $5 mark doesn't necessarily have any technical significance. So what I do prefer to do is to look for technical signals on the chart which have more validity and more power in terms of predicting future price movements. So in this video, what we're going to be doing is looking at some very specific price zones, identifying some important key support and resistance levels so that traders can use this information to establish profitable trading strategies going forward. So as I said, this near-term low comes in right around $4.33. The latest closing price came in at $4.84. So for many, this might be considered to be a negative because we are trading below this $5 mark. However, what we can see here, if we sort of drill into this price movement here, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But what we can see here, if we drill into this price chart a bit, is the fact that share prices are now starting to break above some important technical levels. Specifically, what I'm suggesting here is that share prices have most recently broken above this purple and yellow sequence of lines here. Sorry, that would be orange. The yellow line is the 20 period exponential moving average. Blue would be 200 period. Orange line would be 50 period, and the purple line would be the 100 period exponential moving average. So most recently, we've already broken above the blue and yellow lines. But most recently, what we've seen here is a break above these 100 period and 50 period EMAs. That would be the purple and orange lines, respectively. So this is an important price break to the top side because it does now suggest that share prices are going to be able to generate some positive momentum and probably start to overcome this $5 mark. What we're seeing here, we can sort of outline this $5 area. And we can show that at this point that there really isn't much technical resistance that's found in that area. I really wouldn't be ascribing much significance to this price point, even though I do think that many YouTubers on this channel tend to look at this $5 mark as being particularly important. I really don't view it that way because I really don't see any major technical signals that are developing in this area. We do have a prior price high, which did establish at 507. That would be this trading period here. This would have posted during the August 28 trading period. But other than that, we really don't see much in this $5 area, which is of particular significance. So I would actually argue that this break above 480 would actually be more significant than a break above the $5 mark, which might seem a bit difficult to believe. But in my view, that this is where the technical signal formations actually rest. So if we were to see, some further price movements here, my next price target for the stock would not be the $5 mark. I would be looking at this $5.50 area because this is essentially a double top resistance zone that has been tested on 2 different occasions. Most recently, this was tested during the August 21 trading session. And a break here would be very significant because it would show that, share prices can then probably move back above the $6 mark. So if we're looking at the Fibonacci retracement zones that can be found for this stock, really what we need to be looking at here is this 550 area in particular, because if we're looking at the price movement from $6.45, and then extend this price movement to the lows at $3.94, that would be the August 5 low. We can see that this 61.8% Fibonacci retracement comes in right into contact with this 550 double top area. So this is significant for several reasons here. And this is why I do think that, this break above 480 next targets 550 rather than $5. I really don't see much reason to believe that this $5 area is of some sort of supreme importance or a high level of importance, despite what some of the other people that are covering this stock seem to think. I don't really agree with most of that analysis anyway. So the next level to the top side that I would be watching here as potential resistance zone clearly comes in at this $5.50 level. From there, the real question is whether or not we fail at that area or if we're able to break above that area. If we fail there, that would be a very significant movement on its own because it would then create a triple top resistance area right into that Fibonacci retracement zone. And then this would make this 550 mark extremely difficult to overcome going forward. And that could start to become an extremely difficult price level to watch here in the future if that does turn out to be the case. Currently, what I am looking at here is this trend movement to the downside that has now been broken. So what we're looking at the bottom of the price chart here is the relative strength index. That'd be the purple line at the bottom of the price chart. And as we can see, the RSI, the relative strength index, recently broke above its own exponential moving average. That would be the purple line breaking above the yellow line. And then in addition to that, this created some additional momentum that allowed the indicator to then break above its prior downtrend momentum trend. So ultimately what this suggests here is that this movement above 480 is valid, should not be considered to be a false breakout because there is a large number of technical signals that are sort of working in combination with one another, strengthening each other and suggesting that each of these price movements to the top side has become more valid. Now, I'm not saying, I'm not coming up with an outlandish, price projection here. That type of thing is clickbait. People that make outlandish claims tend to have really no experience at all trading in the market, really don't know what they're doing. So I take things step by step here, and we do need to sort of work these price movements out as they are established, rather than making random number projections, which is what almost everybody else on this platform actually does. So currently to the top side, my next target here is 550. I do think that if we can break above there, that would be a very significant resistance break, and then I think that you're looking at the very least a retest of these prior price highs from July 15, which came in at $6.45. So here's the current stock market update for SOUNDHOUND AI Incorporated, stock ticker SOUN. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market. Lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership and start trading stocks with the pros.